Hello everyone, Rabab here. We'll talk today about the third attribute of name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I chose, which is Al-Qadir, the one who is able of doing um, anything and everything. So Muslims believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is able to do kun fayakun. He will do anything, anytime, and he is able of giving us anything we want, and he is able to do anything he wants anytime. How does that link to mental health? If we think about it, if we really believe in kun fayakun, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to something be and it will be, then this is a huge power. We are submitting to a superpower that can really attain and achieve everything for us if we truly believe in that. So, but the issue here when we talk about mental health is the timing. How long it takes for things to become reality. And it can be a challenge because we as human beings, we want things to be done quickly and now. And it's a problem when we have to wait. But if you look back at Surah Yusuf, hey Nicole, thank you for joining. Everyone, Atif Abdul Hamid, Hussein, thank you for joining. So if we look at Surah Yusuf, and we know that his father Yaqub, he's also a prophet, he had to wait so many years in order for him to get his son back. And he was praying, he's a prophet, he believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but he had to wait. So the issue is the balance between believing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Qadir, that he's all able of doing everything, and really taking the time to be patient and to have the perseverance and to wait. And this this can be difficult for everyone, for a lot of people. So how can we manage that? I think when you think about the journey, we don't want to think only about the goal and the end result. We want to think about the actual path, the actual journey we are taking, not just the end result. So if you are able to change our mindset and believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is able to give me what I want, and I need to be patient, and I need to continue praying, I need to take care of myself, I need to take care of my mental health, and things will happen for me. Once I am totally certain things will happen, and this happened with me personally, when I wanted something so bad for so long, and it's not happening. But then I looked at myself and I re-examined my own belief system, and I really realized that I was always doubting, and I was always putting all of these obstacles in my life and in my way. It's not gonna happen. There is no one around, or it's not for me. But then when I actually eliminated this belief system and started to believe that it is going to happen because I deserve it, and because Allah is able of giving that to me. But you know, when you don't have the radar, you don't have the receptive system, you're not going to receive. If we are rejecting these vibes, if we are rejecting what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to give us, why would we receive it? Why would he give it to us? So it has to work both ways. He is the most giving, he is the Qadir, he can give us everything, and I am ready to receive. We need to have this and that in order to get what we want. Also, we need to be able to wait and to be patient and to have a complete surrender and submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that he will give us what we want, but he will decide when, and our dua and our prayers will help expedite that. But we need to give the trust and put all the trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we believe that he's the Qadir, and we are also waiting patiently and praying with total belief that he will give it to us. Again, I would like to mention, as I always mention, the fact that spirituality in my life, I use spirituality and mental health. Like I have my own therapist, but I always use both spirituality and mental health wellness, therapy, counseling, to keep me on track and to keep me in check. We need that person in our life who's neutral, who is not emotionally invested in us, so will give us objective opinion. We can brainstorm with someone who is professionally trained but not emotionally invested in us. And that can be done with professionals. This is needed on the mental health side, but we cannot discount the spiritual side. And that's why I'm doing these quick videos every day around this time between like 2 and 4. I cannot give you a definite time, you know, in this staying at home quarantine time. It's so difficult to give like just 2 o'clock because things happen between work and home is not easy. So between 2 and 4, sometimes between that, along these lines, I will do this live and I will connect one of Allah's attributes and names to mental health and how we can utilize this last 10 days of Ramadan, because you know prayers are accepted, we're fasting, those are blessed days, so we really want to take advantage of that. And we want to pray for wellness, mental health wellness and physical wellness, and we want to pray for what we want. You know, every one of us has a wish and a desire, something to happen in this life, and we need to be patient but certain that it will happen because we believe that Allah will give it to us. And when we believe that there is a superpower that will give us what we want, it's like someone is doing the job on our behalf. It feels good. It's like, to some extent, we relinquish control. I pray, I do my best, I take care of myself, but then I leave the rest to Him. And He will take care of it. And I'm certain He will take care of it. I hope you like this video. Stay well, enjoy your iftar until I see you tomorrow around the same time. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you.